Ok, hoy sí que sí que sí. Vamos a ver dónde nos quedamos. Que hace tiempo que no juego. Estaba demasiado ocupado con el trabajo. Estaba llegando muy cansado a casa, por eso no estaba jugando. Saludos a todos. Y vamos a ver qué es la que hay. Lo último que he hecho era que pues tuve que borrar el video porque no servía así. Pero nada más 15 minutos. Era que tenía que entregar unas cosas. Tengo que dejar atrás vuestras pertenencias mundanas y whatever, bla 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 bla. Y tengo que ir a la iglesia a ir a matar al tipo del capítulo anterior. Así que me voy a ir para acá. Lo extraño es que no me atacan por las carreteras. Bueno, espero no me ataquen porque ando sin nada también. Sin espadas y sin nada. Bueno, ya estamos llegando. Falta poquito. En verdad voy así porque así es más fácil. No tengo que terminar de ir más para cada 5 minutos para ver por dónde voy. Realmente ya no hay nada por ahí. No me pierdo. Voy directo a la misión. Cuando tenga ganas de aventurarme por ahí, pues. Pero ahora mismo quiero terminar con esta misión rápido. Quiero ver la historia más. Lo más importante para mí ahora mismo es la historia. Ok, vamos allá. Este guardia me dirá algo. Ah, no sé si es aquí. No, es arriba. Ahí tengo hambre también, espérate. Ah, bien.
Watch where you're going.
73. Tú mira por donde tú vas. Ya vienen a darme en la
Don't
madre.
move a finger. Surrender! You were seen stealing. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That would land you a fat fine.
You're making a serious mistake. If only you knew what you've just got yourself into. This won't end well for you.
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a fairy tale? Not a chance.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Bye bye. No lo creo. Ok. Muy bien, necesito dinero. Así que este tipo tal vez tenga algo de dinero. Vamos a ver si no me mata.
Are you serious? What the hell are you doing? Oh!
Come on, man.
Don't let him get away! Quick, everyone, come here! For fuck's sake!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, tienes nada. Bien, necesito un molinero. Así que molinero, molinero, molinero. Oh, molinero hasta que eso es un problema. A ver si lo podemos cruzar sin que un guardia nos pare. Corre, corre, corre. Bien, 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 bien. ¿Dónde estás, molinero? Ok. Pero no tengo ganzúas. Hay mucho menos el nivel. Y tú tienes cosas. Todo eso. Solamente col. No tienes nada aquí. Bien, 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 vamos. De resto el molinero de aquí. Atrapar la policía antes de que... No. ¿Qué hora es? Ya es tarde. Ah, aquí estás. Y no puedo hablar contigo.
What the hell?
No. Sí que no te puedo vender nada, me caso yo. Así que fuera. Oh, debe ser tú. Tampoco. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Wow. Al parecer el dueño del molino no está aquí. Este es... Corchete. Bueno, al parecer el dueño no está. ¿Serás tú? Ay, ¿dónde venderé todas las cosas? Bueno, bueno. Vamos para acá entonces a ver si puedo venderla aquí.
Hey, is someone there?
Good health to you.
The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while back.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good fortune, and I shan't sell it.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom.
Wow.
Take it.
Vende eso, esto vende también, esto vendo, y esto. No es suficiente. 54. Veamos si nos podemos meter antes de que nos atrape la policía. Ah, corre, ah, no me puede tomar. Ah, mierda, está cerrado. Mierda, no. Ah. Habrá igualío. Abran esa
No business
puerta.
here. Clear off.
Ok, ok. Que no tengo manera de entrar.
Who's there?
Ábrame esta puerta. Si no, no puedo hacer la misión. Ahí va todo.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall pass.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you?
Can I take a look in...
What's got into you?
Can I take a look...
What's got into you?
Hacer el... Spamear la misma pregunta no funciona. Así que... No lo creo, amigo mío. Ay, cómo entraré por ahí adentro. Otro guardia.
What's that? Hey, who's there?
Ah, corre, corre, corre. ¿Por qué puedo entrar? No, tampoco.
Move a muscle.
¡Ah, corre!
You, stop right where you are.
You there!
You're under
Stop!
arrest.
Surrender!
Lily liver.
You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Got weak in the knees, have you? Put.
Ah, ok. No me mates, no me mates, no me mates.
You
Ya, me voy para la
received
cárcel.
stealing. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
I won't put up with any more of this. Keep it up, and you'll rue the day you cross me.
Aye, right. I've gone all weak at the knees.
That's too much. I don't have...
You don't pay.
Put me in jail, then.
You'll love it there. It's all set up just for the likes of you. Give me back the stolen goods, and show me what else you have on you.
Oh, Dios, ¿por qué tanto? Tremendo, tremendo.
Clear off. And pray you never come back here again, or you'll see my ugly side.
No, sí, 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 sí.
Be a bit more careful.
Muy bien, entonces, volvamos a la marcha. No, por aquí no. Ahí están los baños, ok.
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Ok. Y esta gente tiene algo aquí. No, todos se están retirando. Esta gente todavía están aquí. Dame un montón control. Porquería tiene comida aquí porque lo dudo mucho.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Tengo nada, nada de nada. ¿Qué? Me tirando pendejas ahí. Ok, perfecto.
What are you doing?
A dormir porque también andamos con sueño y como que hay que esperar. Un minuto. Así que solamente yo puedo verlo. Fíjate, eso no puedo ver toda esa mierda. Por lo menos no ahora. ¿Será que lo hice mal? Sí, lo hice mal. ¿Pero por qué te paras? Me voy a morir. Me voy a morir. Oh, wait. Si es de mañana. Yo pensaba que era de noche. Ahora sí. No. Solamente cocinar. Hijo, que necesito entrar para acá y ustedes no me abren. ¿Cómo rayos voy a hacer la misión?
Strange feeling being without all of that.
Ave María, o sea,
I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it. I'll have to get something to eat. Stop.
Dios
Everything's
mío, después de
prepared.
tanto trabajo.
It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Ok. No podía hacer eso porque me dijeron que me estaban vigilando. Y que si hacía eso, que daña la misión.
Welcome, brother.
Creo.
I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I'm being punished. If it were up to me, I'd still be spending my days in taverns and my nights with whores.
I don't envy you. Unfortunately, you're here for the rest of your life.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Peace be with you, brother. Pay more attention, brother.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers. Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts,
but I've already told you about the circuitous.
the library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lukas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Well, that's all. Thank you for your time, brother.
What is it, brother?
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators, and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
What's your step, brother? Slow down, brother.
What's your step? Pay more attention, brother.
Pay more attention. Gregor, talk to me.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
I've thought long and hard about it, and I've decided to support John.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret. I'm looking for someone here in the monastery.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice, aren't you?
I am a novice. At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhof farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry? Ask Antonius. He often talks about it, and I'm sure he has an opinion.
Slow down. Pay more attention, brother.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there, and it's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one that will be soon solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll tell the abbot. I'm sure he'll be keen to hear what the monks get up to instead of prayer.
What? A man pours his heart out to you when you play Judas. How about this for an offer? Say a word about this to anyone and I'll wring your neck. Touch anything I've buried here and you'll get the same. Are we clear? Someone...
Sobrino del primer obispo checo año de portugués. Se le conoce sobre todo por ser un escritor y se licenció en la Universidad de Praga en 1367. En la década de 1480 estuvo enfrentado a un Wenceslao IV. Y aquella entraba invitada por el Dubice cayera en manos del rey que quería confiscar la propiedad, aunque perdió en 1390 la propiedad por Dubice. Y 6 años más tarde sería nombrado escribano supremo de los registros. En 1403 tuvo la posición de Atamán en la región de Caslav y fue miembro de la Liga de los Lores. Murió mientras luchaba con los aliados de Wenceslao IV de ahora. Escribió un video alegórico, por ejemplo, el poema Nuevo Consejo, en que una reunión de animales representaban una visión conservadora sobre cómo debía gobernar el rey. También escribió aforismos, previos y sátiras. Una de las calles de Pardubice tiene ese nombre y su trabajo es leído por los estudiantes de literatura. Okay.
It's a mystery, but one that'll be soon solved.
Oh shit, there's the arch. Me voy a morir de hambre. Ya estamos tarde.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Ok. Supone que me quede aquí. Me voy a morir de hambre yo aquí esperando.
Pay more attention. What's your step,
What's your step, brother?
Pay more attention, brother.
And words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds.
Pero no me puedo sentar.
Should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better.
No tengo comida.
And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin.
Aquí.
Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Sidon, the well-disposed and those who
No tengo comida. Me voy a morir.
proud and disobedient characters, we should curb at the very beginning of their dealings.
What would you like?
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I need to get some wine.
You're not the only one, but I have to keep records of all the casks, and the prior checks on them. He'd notice any loss straight away. Just like our food, everything's rationed. So I'm sorry, but I'll have to disappoint you, brother.
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
Para sacarme la cerilla.
What's it to you? Do you have some or not?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up. So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
Ave María. Che, hermano, pero ¿qué es lo tuyo? No tengo nada.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, the glory of life everlasting. As soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone can find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
I'm interested in the other novices. What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circators who make the rounds despise him, and they never punish anyone without cause.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
You mean he's not going to morning prayers?
So you noticed that too?
Actually, you could be right.
I think when you take a closer look at Siskin, you'll find he's the one you're looking for.
You've got the wrong end of the stick. That has nothing to do with anything.
You think so? He definitely acts like a criminal. Who else would it be?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
I don't know yet.
You should talk to the circators or the prior about it, not act on your own.
I'd like to ask you something. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange that you haven't noticed.
Well, that's all. Thank you for...
Me voy a morir y tengo comida.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot,
Salve, be well.
govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to...
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have the feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm the circuit.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything's the way it should be.
When it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to met out punishments. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
But since he has the authority...
Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now are about the election of the new abbot. They can already see poor Peter in his grave.
Well disposed and those of good understanding.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
The old abbot is practically on his deathbed. There are two candidates. Half the monastery wants John, the other half Nevlas, and there's no chance they'll come to an agreement. But you've probably already noticed the atmosphere around here.
And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will
Tell me about John.
John is the circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crozier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure, his faith firm, and his ideas rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
Why does it matter so much who wins?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned, and each side has its own candidate.
I thought politics weren't part of the monastic way of life.
You're right, but we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged...
I meant something specific about the brothers that he...
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but Antonius is hardworking and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse and no...
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Ay, Dios mío.
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
This is your first warning. Don't do it again.
Mira, pero se acabó de salir y me dijeron que estoy descuidándome. Mira para allá, era aquí.
Talk to me, brother.
I'd like to ask you something. What can you tell me about...
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your...
I meant something specific.
But you know them yourself. Antonius is hard...
Bueno, todos siguen diciendo la misma estupidez. Perfecto. Oh, Dios.
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some
Sabía
foolish
que eras
things,
tú.
but he
Lo
wasn't
sabía.
truly bad, because when it came down to it, He ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
I think I understand you. But the beast would need to know what deal he's being offered.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery, and some blood to make the tracks.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow, that sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Salarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. But needs must. And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
Okay.
Alright, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
That would sound more sincere if you hadn't just tried to kill me.
That's why I'm thanking you. For being so reasonable despite what I did. For what it's worth, I'm glad the poison didn't kill you. And we can both come through this alive if we work together.
Okay. Parte. Así que hay que conseguir el prior. ¿Y esto qué es? Una bota. ¡Ah! Salte.
Slow down, brother.
Que aquí todavía. Muy bien.
This looks like the dregs after a night's drinking. Who could be coming here?
Este buscaría comida. Así que vamos a conseguir comida. Perfecto. Este tipo todavía está aquí.
In a rush to... Brother.
No eras tú.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you...
I definitely was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Brother, I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. This is your second warning. Do it again, and you will be punished.
Dios mío.
What troubles you?
No, no eres tú.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
The words mean nothing to me. Ask in the library.
¿Eras tú? Oh, sí, eras tú.
Aha, Gregor.
¿Cuál era robado?
Can we do something about the price?
All right.
What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. I want you to prepare 2 marigold decoctions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Okay. ¿Dónde está el cofre, nene? Solamente hay uno. Ah, menos aquí. Caléndula. ¿Y dónde está?
Slow down, brother.
Sitio de alquimia. Aquí está. Ajá. Oh. Salir de aquí un momento. Oh, no puedo. So, se supone que es... Para subirlo con... levantar aquí en la parte derecha para pero madre todas las recetas que no ponen hasta ese momento. Para abrirlo con aquí y usar para pasar la página. Siempre seguir la receta de libros, pues sabe que hay una receta para colocar esto lo que debe ser directamente del taller. Ok. Dos de ajenjo. Ok, furia de Billov. ¿Qué es esta furia? Una opción que pinta en los hombros, un furro de sangriento aumenta la fuerza efectiva en la batalla para los hombros. Como favor de la batalla puede sufrir de los cofres y de los finos. Ok. Caballo, Schnapp Rental. Oh, yeah, Schnapp Rental. Con vino de vegano y ortiga. Ah, míralo aquí. Agua, calentura y ortiga. ¿Será así? Espérate. Ok, necesitas agua, un puñado de ortigas y 2 puñados de carne. Echar el agua. al agua la ortiga y que cueza durante un turno. Deja que se enfríe. Echarle calentura para que no hierva más. Ok. Espera. En turno, dijo. Y como yo sé que está frío. Pato, mortero, maja. Y si cojo la ortiga y la pongo aquí. Ok, interesante. Ay, Dios. ¿Cómo es esto? Golpeo tengo la señal dividida en cuerpo de poder la opción. Yo decoro la idea de opción en cuerpo. Voy a encontrar. Ok. 3, agua, un puñado de ortiga y 2 puñados de calentura. Échale al agua la ortiga. Un turno. La calentura para que no hierva más. Ok, so necesito 2 puñados de ortiga y 2 puñados de calentura. Ok. So imagino que si cojo... porque no la puedo coger. Vamos a echar el agua entonces. A ver, que verter poción. Ah, porque hay que verterla ahí. Ok. Ok. 1. 2. Y 1. No. Ok. Aquí lo vamos a checar. Que no era lo que quería hacer. Ahí hay uno. Habré hecho bien. Preparar las pociones que no sé si lo hice bien, pero vamos de nuevo. Echamos uno. Echamos dos. Pega de fuego. Dale una vueltita. Uno. Y no puse más nada. Así que, ¿para qué es el alambique? Déjame ver. No puse ninguno. Déjame no dañarla porque después voy y la daño. Sí, a la madre. Porque esta vez no salió. Chao, madre, qué bruto. Es que yo soy bruto. Pero bruto de verdad. Hay que ponerlo aquí. Hay que ponerlo aquí. Y este hay que tirarlo aquí. Se calienta. Que espera que se enfríe un poquito. Se coge esta porquería. Se tira aquí. Y vamos a usar esto. Ave María. Pues tanto trabajo.
Peace be with you, brother. Praise be to Christ, brother.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Bien. ¿Qué? ¿Pero qué labor?
What would you like?
No hay más. ¿Será que tengo que buscar algo más? Bueno, deja ver algo. No lo tengo. Bien. Oh, esto. Eso con alcohol, te llenado como un cerdo a la mesa y hablando en vino, pero tomar esta opción que meten todo lo que la próxima vez. Ok, ya tengo los ingredientes. Trae licor, un puño de menta y 2 de manzanilla. Mover la manzanilla. Y quiero durante un turno. Ok. 1 de menta, 2 de manzanilla. Hay que mover la manzanilla. Así que esa porquería ahí. Uno de menta. Dos de manzanilla. Y machácalo, 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 machácalo. Y tira todas esas porquerías juntas. No, 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 te espero ahora. Bien, estamos bien, estamos bien. Perfecto. Okay. Ah.
Stockbreaker.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Can you tell me something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love. It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely! Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere, from the garden to the refectory.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
Now this is your third warning. And do you know what that means? A day in solitary confinement.
I've had enough of this. You'll never put me in seclusion.
You dare resist punishment? Let me remind you, brother, you will suffer the consequences of your deeds.
I apologize. I shall serve my time in solitary confinement.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
A la madre. Y madre. Primero me arrestan y ahora me vuelven a arrestar. Hoy no es mi día. Pero si ya estaba haciendo mi trabajo. Se van a acabar las misiones y yo encerrado aquí. Estás en la cárcel, en la cárcel. Ya, soy el primero. ¿Y qué es, sabe? Ay, qué huelioso son.
Pay more
Quiero.
attention, brother.
A que te golpeo. Dios mío, pero qué lentos ustedes son.